Hey, did y'all ever have that Popeye chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 13 of the Off Work Podcast. What's good, fellas? Hey, you awake? Y'all good? Y'all ready to pod?
I'm ready to pod, dog. I'm ready to pod, man. How y'all boys doing, man? How y'all feeling?
Yeah.
It's good, dog. How was y'all's weekend, man?
Hey, it was lovely. You know, just doing
It's
some
good,
small
man.
projects around the house. You know, obviously we ain't celebrating 4th of July because that ain't for us. You know, Juneteenth, that was our holiday. So, you know, that's it, man. I'm chilling, man. Like I said, just doing small projects around the house and chilling with the fam. That's it.
This boy said lovely.
Lovely.
I went camping, dog. Was out in the great outdoors.
Oh, bro,
Man,
that mountain head ass boy.
Oh yeah. Stayed in the tent, bro. Dog. I started my first fire, dog. I did.
How'd you do it, dog? You bring the lightning fluid with you, or you did like this?
Boy.
Nah, bro. I had to go out, gather all the sticks, twigs, and all that stuff. I did have matches though. I had matches.
I'm about to say,
But-
you out there rubbing sticks together and enjoying start fires. Like, hey man, shit, bro.
You think your ass Bear Grylls or something like that?
Nah.
Discovery Channel, relax.
Survivor man, dog.
So now you feel like if you out there in the wilderness, you can make shit happen.
If I got the right tools with me.
Shut up, Drew. You are camping right now.
All right.
Drew, if I dropped you off out there in the wilderness, dog, your ass is not surviving
Dog.
1 hour.
If you give me some matches, I can start a fire. Come on now. I just did it.
All right. I'm gonna put your ass to test when you come here to Virginia, dog.
Dog, we all need to go on a camping trip, dog. We need to do a camping trip. It's tough.
The kids will love it, dog. The kids will
Yeah.
love it.
No, it was tough.
Drew ain't about it, dog.
Hey, listen, man, I'm good with camping and all, man. But you know what happened to us in them horror movies, man? We be the first people to go, man. So I ain't feeling that, B.
Facts, dog. Hey, last camping trip I went on, dog, it was at I was talking to this girl, dog. So I'm thinking it's just me and her going on a camping trip. So I get there, dog. There's like 3 other dudes there, dog. It's her. Like, she pimped us out, dog. She's like, hey, girl, you want me to go get some wood for you? You want me to do this? Oh, that boy, he ain't from the country. That boy, Jarvis, don't know how to make things happen. I'm sitting like, you damn right I don't know how to make things happen, dog. I got up, I left, dog. She played us, dog. There's like 3 dudes, dog. So it's like 4 dudes and 1 chick, dog. I thought it was going to be me and her for the weekend going camping. My uncle back.
Dog. My girl said we got racially profiled, dog. Y'all tell me if she was wilding.
I mean, you was white, so you ain't no racially profiled.
Dog, I'm in Utah, so you know.
You dark skin for Utah, dog. For Utah, Drew's dark skin.
That's wild. But so there's like bathrooms that you gotta like walk to. Probably like a half a mile walk. So we're walking towards the bathroom, right? And in the bathroom, they got, you know how the...
Time out, dog. That's cat, dog. You're not really going camping. There's bathrooms around, dog. You got, like, shit in the woods.
No, it's a campground. What are you talking... This nigga never been camping, dog. You think you wipe your ass with leaves and shit? What the hell is this nigga talking about?
Yo, y'all on den today, bro.
Anyway, we walked to the bathroom. And in the bathroom, you know those bathrooms that got the toilet paper locked up?
Yeah.
So, like, people don't steal it?
Yeah.
So it was like that, but there was one toilet paper roll that was loose, like just hanging on the top.
1 ply, 2 ply. 1 ply, 2 ply.
1 ply. Trash.
Trash, yeah.
Trash. But we brought our own toilet paper to the bathroom. So on the way back, there's like a person that like runs the campground that like cleans the bathroom, stuff like that. So they're on their little golf cart and they stop. They stop right near us when we're on our walk back, when we have a toilet paper roll in our hand. And they're like, are you guys staying in this campground? Dog. We're in the middle of the mountains, bro. Why would we just be randomly walking through this on this street? Talking about are we staying in the campground? So we're like, yeah, we're staying here. And they're like, they ask about the toilet paper. And they're like, was there enough toilet paper in there? And we're like,
they smell shit on Drew, dog.
dog. And we're like, yeah, we brought our own. And she's like, oh, okay. So she was like, why would she ask, like, are we staying in this campground when we're in the middle of the mountains?
Now, look, dog, for me, I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I'm the dude, dog, that go straight to the race car, dog. So you don't want to ask me. Like, they could ask you anything. I'm thinking that's racial. Especially in this climate, dog. I'm thinking that it depends on how you look at it. Like, she could be just doing her job. Like, you know, some people like just like OD with their job, like take it too serious.
Yeah.
Could be profiling, but don't let it be Jarel, dog. Because Jorel felt like he was racially profiled, dog, at an ODU football game by a cop. Was a security guard. Jorel tried to turn up, dog, on a security guard at the game. So,
I mean, but that was true though, Jarvis. That was true. It was you and I, and they ain't say nothing to any of those white students that were sitting in front of us. And then the moment that you and I sat down, they said something.
yeah.
So don't do that. You know that's fact.
You turned up, dog. You turned up a little too much, dog. It was way too much. Now let me ask y'all something. Do y'all regret like not going to HBCU? Well, Drew, you did.
I went for I went for 1 semester.
I'm thinking about that. Like, I think it would have been good for, I guess, the experience. But I'm the type of person where a lot of people go to HBCUs because they don't. I don't want to throw shots at anyone. But a lot of people, they feel like it defines their blackness. So for me, it wasn't nothing like. I kind of like wish I would have done it for like that whole different experience, probably for grad school. But I really don't have like no regrets.
No, I mean I don't have any regrets either. I mean, obviously you and I went to the same PWI for undergrad. And for those of you who don't know, PWI is predominantly white institute. So
we had a lot of blacks at ODU, dog.
We did. And I was about to say that we had quite a few blacks at ODU. The demographics of the school has definitely changed since we left and graduated or whatever the case. But as far as attending the HBCU, I don't have any regrets. I think just like you said, that experience would have been cool. But a lot of the individuals that I know that I went to school with, they said that obviously that when they attended the HBCU it was more so for fashion. It was a fashion show, and it was parties galore, and it wasn't really a focus on education. And I hate saying that. And I hope that narrative isn't true, because I never attended the HBCU, so I don't know what it is. I don't know whether that's true or not. But I've had, multiple friends who went to Virginia State and Norfolk State and Hampton, and kind of all had the same sentiments. So, nah, I mean, but like I said, if I had the opportunity to go back, maybe, but nah, not really.
Did y'all hear about McCurr Maker?
Yeah.
Howard?
Yeah, Howard. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Yeah, and he's a trendsetter. I mean, it was funny because I was having a conversation with this at work. A conversation about this at work, with one of my coworkers, and I said, man, like, if all we need is like a couple 5-star recruits to turn down the Dukes, the North Carolinas, the Kansas, UCLA's of the world, and end up going to a Howard, a Hampton, a Norfolk State, Florida A&M, and the trajectory of college sports, collegiate athletics, especially for HBUs, will change tremendously.
He was telling. Go ahead, John.
So check this. I feel like black players, like top black collegiate players, they don't need the institutions. The institutions need them, dog.
Yeah.
Ticket sell. So if we collectively, even if it's not all top black players, all we need is a few top 25s, a few top 50s to get the ball running. And hey, man, you never know. Like, say like the Fab Five, but like 3 top players commit to the same HBCU, then they can make a run, dog, in the tournament. Yeah. I mean, it's all about like this.
Go ahead, Drew.
Let's be real. They only gonna be there for a year anyway, so it's not. Right. It's like you might like. What's the harm? Like, you still gonna go to the draft. Like, you go there. If you're a 5-star recruit, let's be real. Like, they gonna kill in that division, in that conference.
And to be honest, let's be real. They're not even going to be there for a year. They're going to be there for probably a little bit over a semester, and that's it.
Yep. Yeah. For the class, they don't even go the second semester, dog. The classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But But my weekend, thanks for asking me about my weekend. My weekend was good. I celebrated my girl's birthday, so that was dope. Like her friends and cousins and stuff. She has a cousin that looked just like Damon Wayans, dog. He was cool. He was funny, dog.
Yo, how did the shorts turn out, dog?
See, look.
Hey, you was getting love on Instagram with the short shorties.
I'm telling y'all, short shorts, dog, is where it's at.
Yeah, but I don't see your boxer briefs now, boy. I ain't trying to see your boxer briefs.
Hey, but yeah, I'm telling y'all, dog. I told y'all during last podcast, bro, like I'm wearing the shorts, dog. It's going above the knees. I don't care anymore, dog. Like I don't. So
That's the way to go, man.
I like my outfit. You know, I got a few love on the picture. You know, some people were like, you know, some of the older cats is hating on me, like them young boy shorts. What you doing with them young boy shorts? But to me, these are the old man shorts, dog. Remember back in the day, we had our PE teachers wear the small ass shorts with their nuts hanging out. Yeah. So I mean, hey man, we was reclaiming it. But that's it. I had a good weekend with her. We enjoyed it. So that was love, dog.
Yo, fill us in on the birthday, dog. What did you get the small talk in, dog?
I texted Drew before I went to the party, and I was like, yo, like I'm not big on small talk. But believe it or not, dog, like it felt natural, dog. Like it felt like I've been knowing them for a minute. You know, you go into a room, they were like real welcoming, and the conversations flowed. So it was pretty dope. From that perspective. So I think I had like a preconceived notion that she's from a different culture. I had a preconceived notion of what certain cultures are like, but it was just like us, dog. Just kicking it at a kickback, dog. So that was good, and enjoyed it, bro. It was dope.
Let's go.
But hey, let's get with it, man. Let's get to it. Pop Smoke album,
baby.
Drew
To the party.
What do you say, Drew? Say it again.
Dior. Welcome to the party.
Drew loves New York, dog. For someone that's been hating on New York since I met you, like, yeah, New York, that shit's dead, dog. That shit's whack. It's played out. You've been showing New York a lot of love lately, bro.
Dog, come on. I gotta show love, dog. You know I got family up in New York. You know that.
You know, damn family in New York. Shut your ass up. Boys be up here capping for the pod, boy. Man, let's get to the damn Pop Smoke album, man.
I do have family in Jersey, though. I do.
Nigga, that's not New York.
Yeah, it's New York and Jays. Yeah. It's New York and Jays.
No. Shout out to my homeboy D, dog. He's from Jersey, and trust me, dog. He said Jersey cats ain't the same as New York cats, dog.
Same thing to us, right?
Yeah.
In the South is the same thing to us, dog. But so let's start off with the album work. So the album art. So when 50 posted all those pictures, well, for the listeners who don't know, 50 Cent executive produced the Pop Smoke album, and the artwork was trash.
It was by Virgil.
Yeah, Virgil did the artwork.
But that's what Pop wanted, though. Like, he had told Virgil he wants him to do his album artwork. I mean, of course, he didn't know what it's going. Of course, rest in peace. He's not here to see what is the final product, but that is what Pop wanted.
So did I see, after looking at it, dog, do you think 50 Cent, because everyone knows 50 Cent is the master promoter, do you think that they did that on purpose? So it was like this whack album art?
No.
Like 50 dropped like 20 album covers, dog.
Nah, like Twitter was going in on that album cover, dog. They were tearing that joint to shreds. They were basically saying that it looks like their little cousin made it. They look like little brother or sister made it. They were just going in on it, bro. So it definitely need to be redesigned and, have some thought put into it for Pop Smoke.
I like the album cover. I like simplistic things.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to the podcast now, Google Pop Smoke album cover and let me look at it and let us know what you think about it in the comments or something. Yeah. But I like simplicity, so I liked it. And black, I like black. You black out anything and keep it simple, it's gonna be dope to me.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about the album, though?
Nah, I'm going, dog. This is my time, all right? ISO. Y'all just get in the corner, dog. I'm ISO on this one.
You got it. It's yours.
So, for those of you that don't know, I'm the Pop Smoke fan of the group. Ever since Welcome to the Party, like, I've been heavy on Pop Smoke. Jorel was a little late to the party, but I had to let him know what was good with it. But so coming off of the Woo and the Woo 2,
you talking this shit. Go ahead.
Coming off of his last two projects, which I love the last two projects, but like the big knock on him is that a lot of the beats sounded the same. Like, of course, he's like the New York drill type of scene, so it does have a certain sound with a lot of the beats. Like a lot of the main components are in every single song. So that was kind of the knock on his last two projects. And I feel like on this one, like, to me, I like the fact that he got away from that. Like, you're still getting your Brooklyn drill songs on this. But in terms of the versatility, I feel like he showed that. And I feel like that was something a lot of people didn't think he had in him, especially with a lot of the beat selections. Like, he had the beat from Mustard, like just showing that he can do different things. I felt like it was good. It may not be for everybody, but I felt like I like the fact that he took that chance and did that. Of course, a lot of R&B songs. There's about 5 on the album. A lot of old school flips, like the Genuine joint. He flipped the Playa joint, Cheers to You. So, like,
Many Men joint.
Yeah. So I feel like he took a lot of risks, I would say, in some of the beat selections that he chose. And to me, I love the album. I'll come right out and say it. Out of minus the intro track, which was like 40 seconds, I had 14 out of 17 tracks for me, dog. Like,
damn.
I've been listening to this album nonstop. I probably listened to this shit like 6 times since it came out. Like, to me, it's great. I love versatility.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you think, as of right now, what's today? This, what, 7th?
You snitching.
Yeah, 7th of July.
Don't tell people when we potting. You snitching. Go ahead.
Come on. 7th of July, dog. You think that this is the best rap album of 2020?
No. It's not the best album. It's top 5 for me. I don't know where.
You think it is, Jarvis?
No, Freddie Gibbs got the best album of the rap album of the year.
That's not for me, so I can't speak on that. Out of the albums I've listened to, it's definitely top 5 of the year so far. I don't really know where it falls, but
that's very surprising to me though, because 14 out of 17 tracks, dog, is quite a few, and that's damn near tethering. That's tethering that classic line.
Tethering.
Dog.
And then one more thing. Me personally, I felt like him and Quavo sound great together.
See,
that's just me.
I don't. So yes, there's an exception. There are a few tracks where him and Quavo sound great together, but for this album,
there's only 3 tracks.
I mean, I'm talking about throughout the course of his career. Obviously, Pop Smoke and Quavo have had more tracks together, but
they had to Shake the Room joint.
Yeah, but on this album,
the only one I didn't like was the.
I like the Aim for the Moon joint. Was it Aim to the Moon or Aim for the Moon?
Yeah,
Aim for the Moon. I like that joint. That joint was tough. But the snitching.
You didn't like the snitching with Future?
With Quavo and Future, I did not like that track.
I didn't like it.
Yo, y'all are out of your mind. You're out of your mind. That's one of the best songs in that.
No, that's cap. The best song on the album is Gangsters.
I said it's one of the best songs in the album.
So to me, the best song on the album is Gangsters. And I texted y'all in the group chat, and I wish that there would have been more New York features on this album. To me,
that sounded like an old school Dre beat, like with the piano. Like that's what it sounded like to me.
Like for me, I don't like when New York rappers get features from down south artists. I don't like that. I want to hear if it's a New York album, I want to hear other New York artists on the album because to me, it's gonna make it sound more fluid, and it's gonna make it sound like it's connecting. Obviously, Pop Smoke album got put together because they were putting together verses. I'm assuming, because obviously he passed away, so rest in peace to Pop Smoke. But I don't think that there was any vision to this album as to what direction they wanted to take it in. I think, just like you said, it was a lot of versatility on the album. He had the way where he went towards R&B tracks, and then he had the joint sometimes where it was gangsta. He had the joint where it was West Coast affiliated, but he didn't even have the West Coast artist that he had. Did he have Tyga on one of the tracks?
Yeah, that was the only West Coast track. West Coast track was with Tyga.
Yeah, that shit sucked. That shit was absolutely horrible.
I didn't like that song.
That song was like trash. Like that was an automatic throwaway. The Woo with 50 Cent and Roddy Ricch, I didn't like 50 Cent's verse on there. It sounded outdated. It just didn't sound right. Like
I love that song, but y'all know me. I love 50, dog. I love 50. So to me, like I think 50, like our boy Warren, he posted something on Facebook the other day, like, yo, 50 Cent sounds outdated, da 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 da. Like he hasn't switched up his style. He's always been whack. He's always been basic. Da da da.
Which is cat. Warren was ODing for that. 50 hasn't always been whack, but
So here's my thing. Now, I'm gonna start off. I only like 7 out of 17, that's not bad, dog.
yeah,
Not bad.
that's very similar to what I have. 7 out of 17. I think I have 8 out of 17.
So here's my thing, bro. Now, Drew said he liked the versatility. I commend the versatility, but just like we talked about last week with Jada on Versus, I feel like if he would have stuck to the drill and stuck to the bread and butter, like, I don't think this is the album that Pop would have released.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what I was gonna say next. Go ahead.
So I don't want to sound like I'm too critical of his art, because this is what's posthumous album. Posthumous album. So I don't want to be too critical of his art. But it seems like with this album, like once I was starting to like get a groove to it, a song would just come on and it's throw me off. So I don't believe it will sequence the right way. Especially all those girls tracks at the end, back to back to back to back. That just left like a sour taste in my mouth for the album.
The latter half of the album is the album, the part I didn't like. The first half of the album was really good. Like, it started off really well, and then it just started kind of like to die. When I hate the correlation.
That Genuine flip was crazy though. Y'all got it, at least a beat, like.
And you know what? And I talked to Drew about this via FaceTime, but like I said before the pod, but that I got it on me track, that did not sit well with me, dog. Like, it was just too ironic, like, in regards to his death, dog. Like, and it felt just like Drew said, it felt eerie. Like when they stopped the beat and he was kind of like just an acapella and he was just rapping, and I was like, man, like that kind of like it gave me goosebumps a little bit because it didn't sit right. Yeah. So it was just, I don't know. Yeah, but I like that I got it on.
Life imitating art, bro.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to Pop. I thought the album was okay. I'm gonna keep 7 out of 17 from it. Like I said, I don't like the sequence of the album. I don't like the girl tracks. Quavo, I feel like that it felt like just like throwaways to me. Like, oh, let's do this. This is for my album, and let's just put Pop on it, or vice versa. It felt that way to me. Like I said, we've lost. I think, if he were still be alive, he had a bright future ahead of him with the whole drill sound, like bringing New York back, and once Smurda and Roddy all of them get back home, it was gonna be dope. So
listen, bro. Like, listen to his features. He has Quavo, Lil Baby, Da Baby, Future, Sway Lee. I mean, like, obviously the heavy hitters that I just named are all Southern rappers, dog. Like, I would have loved to hear some New York rappers. Like, I want to hear Fab. I want to hear Jada Kiss on a Pop Smoke album.
Facts. Or our boy Uncle Murder. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I would. Even a J verse. I'd have loved to hear a J verse up there on the Pop Smoke album.
Yeah, like, or even like a Philly artist like Meek. I think that meshes well together with his sound. Or some Chicago artists with that drill sound. But I think,
we'll see what happens with the deluxe, because the deluxe is coming. So maybe they were saving some for the deluxe. Like, who knows? In terms of the features, I feel like some of them was 50 Cent just trying to get like the biggest artists, of course. Like, I feel like the one with Lil Baby and the Baby, I don't think that was, me personally, I don't think that was done like before Pop passed away. But a lot of the other ones, like Pop and Quavo, have like videos of them recording songs together. Yeah. So like all of that was already in the works. So, but some of the features I can't see forced, like the Sway Lee, I can see where you're coming from. Like, if Pop was still alive, who knows if that would have been.
But
really, like, did he do that track with King Combs before he passed away?
Yeah,
he did.
It was.
I actually like the King Combs track.
Because Cowboy was supposed to be on that song too, but he got kicked off.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw that. Yeah.
Now, I might be nitpicking, but I feel like the track with Lil TJ, I feel like with those two, it should have been a harder track. Like, that was more like a softer type of track for them two to be on. But hey man, we're gonna switch gears a little bit, cause I'm gonna throw y'all off a little bit too. We didn't discuss this in pre-production, yo. So I'm gonna throw y'all off a little bit. See who's on that shit. So T.I. has been going in, dog. Going all the way in, challenging 50 Cent to a versus battle, dog. I know y'all seen that, right?
He said he can take Eminem and Dre with him, right?
Yeah. So listen, I would love to see that versus. I think this is one that 50 Cent might touch. Because T.I. was talking a lot of shit. Like, hey, last time you got challenged by Kanye, you got your ass dusted off. You got your ass handed to you.
But he did. He did.
So I'm like, yo, like, 20? Listen, y'all know, like I said, I'm the biggest 50 Cent fan. I think T.I.'s 20. T.I. has hits, dog. Like,
okay. I thought you were about to say
50 out the paint, dog.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, Drew. What do you mean? No.
Y'all are crazy. This is the same Fab. This is the same argument with Fab and Jada. It's not fair because Jada has the locks. It's not fair because 50 has G Unit. He has all of those as well.
G Unit don't have a solid 10 hits together.
You don't get stuck
I'm not saying they have 10, but they have hits with G
They
Unit.
maybe have a solid 4 or 5.
Okay, what are you saying? That's 5. That's 5 right there. Out of 50, out of 20.
Nah.
Listen, bro.
I'm a T.I. fan.
Yeah, I got group efforts too. What's that group he was with Big Country Kane and all them boys?
Yeah, niggas forgot about that.
No, listen.
And y'all know I'm not even the biggest 50 fan, but T.I.'s not being 50. He's not.
T.I. has the King album, Paper Trail,
what are you
Urban
saying?
Legend, trap music. Like, nigga, those are, nigga, what do you mean? Okay, those are like down south classics. What are you saying?
Hey, T.I. has hits. Like, hits.
So does 50 though.
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying 50's gonna wash him.
T.I. has more commercial radio hits than 50 Cent. Easily. Like, it's not even a competition.
Because once T.I. hit what you know about that?
What you know, Bring 'Em Out, 24, big shit popping, Live Your Life with Rihanna, Swagger Like Us with Kanye and Jay-Z.
Live Your Life with Rihanna is trash. It's a trash song.
Whatever you like.
T.I. better not play that in a battle. That's just
why you want
to throw the fuck out of here. T.I. better not play that track in a battle.
Hold on, I'll hit him with the just, dog.
Hold on, Rubber Band Man, About the Money. If it ain't about the money, with Young Thug.
Oh, I got time for the paper. Just live your life. No.
Oh, y'all tripping, bro. You tripping, Drew.
Huh?
You tripping, bro. 50's catalog, in my opinion, doesn't go that deep. 20 hits.
What?
It doesn't.
50 does have 20 hits. All right, dog.
50 does not have the 20 hits that T.I. has in his catalog. He does not.
I was gonna roll. Usually I'll roll with you. I ain't gonna roll with you on this one, guy.
50 does not have the 20 hits that T.I. has in his catalog. He does not.
50 got 20 hits on the Massacre and Get Rich Die Trying.
He does not have 20 hits on the Massacre. First off, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Dog, he can go there and just play Get Rich or Die Trying, dog, and they throw in the rest.
Okay, but what I'm trying to tell y'all is that T.I.'s 20 hits are more impactful than 50's 20 hits.
And we all know it ain't just about the hits. It's about placement. It's about counter game. It's not all about just play your songs. Because Fab tried to go out there and just play 20 tracks and got his ass washed. Yeah. So it's more that goes into it.
But yeah.
But
and 50, 50 is very
how many street all right, let's be honest. How many street bangers does 50 have?
Too many.
Too many? He doesn't have the same amount that Kiss had. He doesn't have the same amount that Jada.
Now you sleeping.
Jarvis.
You sleep.
50 Cent does not have the same amount of street anthems that 50 has.
Because you also got to count the mixtape joints too, not just albums.
Yeah.
All his mixtapes are street. What do you mean?
I mean, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I think T.I. would win in this battle.
I think it pains me to say it too, because I'm like the biggest. I was listening to what was the album he had before I self-destruct. I was the only person at ODU listening to the album. Nobody else. Everyone was off of 50, dog. I listened to the Animal Ambition joint. This last project he put out.
That shit was trash.
It was booty.
Ever since Curtis. Y'all know the story, dog. If anybody in the 757, go down I-64. Y'all find the Curtis album somewhere out there. Cause I chucked that shit out the window. I chucked that shit out the window, dog. The Curtis album is somewhere on I-64 right now, dog. It's probably still there, dog.
Curtis album didn't the Curtis album have Baby by Me?
Dog. Curtis.
And I get money. I get money.
Dog, the Curtis album was Dumpster Juice, dog. Dumpster Juice.
No, in hindsight, I don't think it was Dumpster Juice. I think it was more commercial. It was commercial. It wasn't booty though. Like it had that I Still Kill with Akon. It had AO Technology. It had I Get Money.
AO, I Technology.
Hold on, it had some hits though.
I'm not saying it didn't have hits, but the album was trash.
Yeah, that's basically 50 has one classic, and that's Get Rich or Die. That's Get Rich or Die Trying. The Massacre is not a classic. Dog, The Massacre is not a classic album. Y'all are
and the documentary. That's 3 classics. Because
the documentary, no.
That was the songs. Don't know, D.
They weren't, but go ahead. You know I'm a big Game fan. They weren't his songs.
They weren't his hooks. 50 gave Game like 4 singles.
You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. He did give him hooks, but that is the Game.
So what would you say the score would be?
On 20?
It would be close. It would.
All right, the way you was talking was like T.I. will wash him.
No. I just said T.I.'s 20 hits are more impactful than 50's 20 hits.
I think it'll be the closest battle that we've seen.
I think if we're doing it, maybe 12-8.
And hey, 50 Cent might because 50 Cent knows how to talk shit, and so does T.I. So it's gonna be entertaining just off of the shit talking aspect of it all. You know, like T.I. be using those big words, and you know how he is. He's a character, dog. And if 50 Cent, he talks his shit anyway, so he's gonna be on his rich shit. So I would love to see it happen. Kevin Hart says he's gonna try to pull some strings to make it happen.
I hope it does happen, dog, so we can come back and revisit this.
Now, your boy.
Who?
It's your man's, dog.
Kanye to the.
Why I gotta hold on? Why is that my fucking man? It ain't my fucking man.
No, it's your man. That's your man, dog.
I ain't gonna let y'all get that off.
You got the Yeezys.
Drew does too. Drew got more Yeezys than me.
Come on now. Hey, have you listened to College Dropout?
Yeah.
That's your man's then. Anyways, Yeezy, dog. See, he had me fooled, dog. So I was thinking that, he was playing Trump and using Trump to get black people out of jail, and like he sacrificed his reputation in the black community to make sure that black people get their rights, and him and Kim Kardashian doing their whole prison reform thing. I actually started to believe it, bro. Until this weekend, I'm at my girl's party. We on the deck, and I see a headline saying that Kanye has announced himself as a candidate for to be the president of the United States.
Just to inform people, which he can't do because that stuff is already locked in as far as the primary for the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. But go ahead.
But he can be independent. He can run independent.
Yeah, but ain't nobody voting for Kanye as independent. Let's be honest.
See, that's what you think.
Now, that's when you're wrong.
Y'all think that people will vote for Kanye as an independent? You think? All right, let me rephrase this. Do y'all think enough people would vote for Kanye for him to win the presidential party?
Hell no, it's not about that.
No, but you said nobody's gonna vote for him, though.
All right, that's why I said let me rephrase.
That's why I said your boy. I think this is dangerous because this has the chance to split the Democratic vote. So a lot of people are like, I don't fuck with Biden. I'll vote for Kanye anyway, and that's gonna like propel Trump to win the presidency. I think it's all a game plan because Trump just gave Kanye money, dog. Bailed out his company.
Business, yeah, his clothing line company. I think he gave him what, $2 to $5 million.
Yeah. So like all this shit last week. Oh, he's using Trump. Well, I think Kanye's playing the game, bro. But I think it's more so marketing. Do I think he will actually run for president? No.
So I mean, I think we would all be naive to think that Kanye is. I think we all. I couldn't. Shit. I think we would all be naive to think that Kanye. We would think that Kanye would be eligible for president, bro. Like he cannot run a country. Obviously,
he said the same thing about Trump.
I was about to say, obviously, we had these same sentiments about Donald Trump, and it became a reality.
Everybody laughed at Trump when he said he's running for president, dog. Everybody laughed.
Yeah, I mean, we all laughed.
Everybody was saying, like, there's no way he's going to win. Everybody was saying.
Yeah, we laughed him out the paint. But I don't think Kanye has enough of an influence on white America to be taken serious as a presidential candidate.
It's not about white America, dog. He's gonna get a lot of black. He's gonna get a lot of the black votes, the young black votes too.
I highly doubt that, especially with the Black Lives Matter movement and everything that's going on right now. I think more people are starting to become a little bit more educated than what we think.
But low key, dog, do they let independents go into the debates?
Yeah, but they just don't have enough. They don't have enough people because they're not taking it as a real candidate. Their candidacy isn't taken seriously. Is Jarvis frozen right now?
Probably not. I'm probably like you last week.
Oh,
but
okay.
I would love to see a Trump, Biden, Kanye debate, dog. That would be this comedy to me.
Of course it would. I mean, but see, that's the problem though. The problem is that at one point in time, people used to look at the president of the United States as somebody, you know, that was a very dominating and, you know, popular figure, you know, that was taken serious. And now it's become more of a media circus, and the rhetoric that Donald Trump has displayed obviously has not helped, you know, the image of the president of the United States. So, I mean, to be honest, that's what we do not need that. We don't need that at all
it's crazy to get on a tangent. It's crazy that Trump just won't denounce the Confederate statues and the Confederate flag and all this other stuff. It's like, it's crazy, dog. But this is really the president of the United States. This is wild.
And he did. And then he came out. Y'all saw the tweet about Bubba Wallace saying like it was all fake, like it was all a hoax. Like how
he owes NASCAR an apology and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, that's what I'm trying to say. And this is for people that are listening to our podcast that are on the fence about Biden, or you want to pick the lesser of all evils. If you want to get Trump out, Biden's your best hope. I'm not saying that Biden's the best candidate. Like, it's crazy that out of all the diversity that we've seen throughout this whole process.
I'm about to say, you sound like Biden a little bit. You ain't black if you don't vote for me. Go ahead and throw that line out there, DJ.
If you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black, dog. Straight up. Or I don't say you black, but you don't care about what's in the best interest of the black community. You can still be black and not care about what's in our best interest. But Biden, if your ass gets president, black people, we better hold them accountable, dog, for all their promises.
We're gonna be on his ass for sure. We're gonna be on his ass for sure.
Yeah. So I'm leaving it at that. Speaking of being on someone's ass, allegedly, August Alsina was on Jada Pinkett's ass. On Jada Pinkett's motherfucking ass.
Yo, that was crazy. So for those of you who didn't see, last week, August Alsina had an interview with Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club, and kind of talked about, you know, the trajectory of his career, you know, what's been going on with him. Obviously spilled the beans about some personal things with Jada Pinkett Smith and how they were in a relationship, and how he, you know, suffered from some stress and, you know, all these other things. And boy, did it get spicy. It got spicy.
Heathering. My boy is heathering.
He was heartbroken, dog. That was a man that was hurt, dog. Like if he's lying, dog, he's a hell of an actor, bro.
But to be honest with y'all, I don't think the man was lying. If y'all look at them pictures that them two had, look, there's a collage of pictures, dog, on Twitter, and I wish I would pull it up. But bro, they looking mighty damn cozy in them pictures, bro. Bro, you know when you hold your girl, bro, in the picture, bro, and you grab her by the waist, bro. My man had her by the waist, bro. Was, you know, pulling her in, bro. He was pulling her in, bro. And listen, she was just cheesing away, straight up.
Listen, now going into this, I wanted to give Alsina the Big Cap Award.
He's not capping.
I want to give him one of these. He won't. Anytime I see my man with a two-tone jacket, dog. Like one jacket was like, he had like the lumberjack stripes on one side, and then the straight solid brown on the other side. He had like pink hair. Like that was like, listen. That was some vintage vagina that she must have put him on. That's that Erykah Badu shit, dog. Like he wasn't capping, and the fact that he said Will Smith gave him, that's cozy.
That's cozy. That's
artwork. That's the artwork right there, baby. The fact that he was crying, he was like literally like shaking while talking about it, like that. I could die right now, and I know that I experienced true love. Anytime I met, I could die right now.
She had that fire. She had that fire. Straight up.
All right, so y'all think he's telling the truth about that? Do you think he's telling the truth about when he said Will gave him permission?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dog, Will and Jada have had multiple discussions openly about their marriage and said that they're not. Was it not?
They said they moved past marriage. Now that there's a life partnership.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Will Smith said that it was on Rap Radar, an interview. He said that Jada Pinkett can literally do anything to him, and he will never leave her, no matter what. He said she could do anything, he would never leave her. So I think it gets to the point, dog, especially when you reach that level of success and fame, that you can't hold them to the same standards as we hold like regular folks.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee they're in an open marriage.
No, I just feel like if they're gonna let this happen, why him, dog? Like this dude, like why? Like, don't you think if they would have been smarter about who they choose, like you gonna tell this nigga that's been like dealing with mental issues his whole life? This nigga is like, one day he's this, one day he's that. He's too unstable, bro. Like you can't.
I mean, that's real. But you know what I don't like about this situation? Is that I haven't heard anybody yet say cancel Jada Pinkett Smith. And I hate cancel culture. I hate it.
Why they cancel her?
Why would you cancel her? For what, though?
Listen, because if the roles would have been reversed, if this would have been a man that was preying on a young woman and they did all this, they would have been trying to cancel Will Smith. I guarantee it.
So you think she was preying on him?
Oh yeah. Thanks, Jorel. I see that.
What?
No.
Why do you think that?
Listen.
All right, so what they're saying is that they were introduced. This is a rumor. Obviously, this is Twitter. I read Twitter.
Oh, you chatty. You snitching. You chatty patty, dog.
Shut up, dog. Right now. So what I saw was on Twitter is that apparently Jaden, their oldest son, introduced Jada Pinkett Smith and August Alsina together. And basically, she was supposed to be like a mentor for him, like kind of like help him out with his like career and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's why I said, had this been a male.
No, but what is that? No, but explain how is that preying on him?
What do you?
How is that preying? How is she preying on August Alsina?
What? He was a young and up and coming successful R&B. He was, Drew. Don't act like August Alsina didn't have any hits.
Okay, but
I love it.
But
he had some hits going on.
Yeah, he did, of course. But
that's
just
what I'm
explain
saying.
it.
Huh?
Explain it.
I am. If you stop fucking cutting me off. I keep trying to tell you that they're saying that she was preying on him essentially by saying that she was going to help him out or whatever the case may be. But what she really wanted was a relationship. That's why I said if this was Will and the tables were turned and he did this to a young lady, they would have been all over Will trying to cancel him. We know.
So you think she wanted a relationship with him?
Yeah.
I don't think that.
What do those pictures look like to you?
What I think is that from the get-go, they let it be known what this was gonna be.
They didn't do that.
If he asked Will's permission, let's just say all this is true.
Drew, that's behind the scenes, Drew. Nobody sees that.
Drew, you're Odin. You're looking at it from simply a sexual situation. Like it was for him to ask Will Smith that it was more than just sex. It was like I want to be in a relationship with her.
That was what he was thinking. We
That's
still
what it
haven't.
was.
That's what it was, though.
But what if he was
ever go off what he said?
I'm saying, what if he was mistaken? What if Jada was telling him the whole time, yo, look, this isn't gonna be no long-lasting relationship. Like we can kick it, we can be cool, but it ain't gonna be nothing serious shit. What if that happened?
All right. The reason why I know that not to be true is because now Jada is willing to come to the Red Table Talk and have a discussion about it.
She has to. She has no choice now.
That's my point exactly.
But
no matter what he said, she would have had to come to the Red. What do you mean?
No, she wouldn't have. No, she wouldn't.
The whole world is talking about it. She has to, no matter what.
Hey, listen. Now we know how this is gonna go. So I was talking to my girl and her cousins about it this weekend, and they brought up a good point. They said that Jada's gonna like spin it to where, yeah, like he came to us, we was helping him out in a time of need. He was going through all this, and it's just crazy how people take advantage of your kindness and all this stuff. That's how they're gonna spin it. But she knows she was getting her back blown out. Let's keep it.
Let's keep it a bean. It is what it is.
Super pause. Super pause.
Ow.
Super pause up front, dog. I was like, before the pod, I was like doing some research about some stuff and like just trying to get more information about so I could, come to with some information.
You was on his OnlyFans?
Yo, dude.
Okay.
No, I was looking up YouTube videos of like trying to get some information about the whole relationship. And this is what I heard is that the boy got a hammer, dog. Dog, multiple videos.
I heard what this boy been doing, dog.
This boy been doing the wrong type of research, dog.
He was like, girl. No, he does. He got the hammer. I can't.
No, multiple.
Hey, yo.
No, there was multiple videos. They all said it, bro.
Yo,
I'm just giving y'all the information, bro. I'm just giving y'all the information.
What do you research this type of stuff? Man, I don't want to know, man. You got it, man. You got it, dog.
Yo, you tripping right now, Drew.
I'm just making sure y'all are informed, dog.
All right, I don't need to know about another man's growing hammer.
But you know what, Drew? This is why we need to grow.
Who that is? That's baby leg. He got a baby leg. Who that is? That's baby leg. He got a baby leg.
You got a baby leg. That's a baby leg.
Yo.
I guess some of us are more blessed than others.
Yeah.
Dog, I heard he got a baby leg, dog. They call him baby leg.
We got a homeboy, dog, that said, this is crazy, dog. We got a homeboy that said he was walking a chick home, dog. And while he was walking her, he was having sexual intercourse with her. So Jorel's like, dog, like, how's that even possible? He said, well, I guess some of us are more blessed than others, huh?
Dog. Having sex with a chick while walking is wild, dog.
Bro, I still don't believe that bullshit to this day. That's fucking cap. That's fucking cap, bro. But that's another conversation for another day, bro.
Yeah, so
he might have had the extendo clip.
Got to, dog. Listen. Now let's backtrack, dog. We got a little off subject. Now, if this is true, I think it's weak for a man to go and tattletale about his physical interactions with a woman, dog. Like, and for him to display that for the world to see, like, even say what they had was something serious, or say what they had was just simply a sexual experience. For him to go off and like tattletale that to the world, that's not everyone's business, dog. So, like, I'm not with all the kissing and telling. That's weak to me.
Yeah, but I think that August Alsina got put in a place of there's some type of mental stuff going on with him.
Yeah,
he already admitted to that. Like,
yeah,
There's been like drug abuse and all that in the past.
Does he have like kidney issues too? Like he was sick for a little bit too, right?
Yeah,
but
he was sick.
apparently, all that was related to him being like so underneath so much stress. So I believe that in order for him to be able to cope kind of with some of the things that he had been dealing with, I feel like he probably needs to express that. I agree with you though. I don't agree with it. I don't think that should have been the platform for him to use that and say those things about, Jada Pinkett Smith's and Will's, marriage, about, the whole relationship thing. But I mean, he's human at the end of the day. I can't too much fault him.
But that's what therapy is for.
Yeah.
Like that's.
But maybe that was therapeutic for him to be able to release that, to stop hiding it, behind.
But then why do you need to release it publicly? That's the thing.
See?
I don't know.
See, and the thing about it, dog, like all of us in the past year have gone through like bad breakups. That's essentially what this is, right?
Yeah.
And not once have you seen any of us publicly use our platform on here or Facebook or Instagram and like talk about the situations in depth.
Yeah.
So I play there's a certain respect that should go along with your situation with that person. No matter how it ended, there should be a respect factor there. Just don't say it. Or keep it to your circle, but not for public consumption, dog.
Yeah.
But what he's saying, like he got blackballed, he lost. So also, I'm gonna give it to y'all both sides. So do you think that Jada and Will kind of like blackballed him and like kind of like from the industry, like talked down on him and like messed his money up? That's what he alluded to, right?
But I didn't watch the entire interview. I watched a portion of it, which was the whole Jada Pinkett Smith portion of it. But can I see something like that happening? Potentially, yeah.
I didn't think he was coming from the standpoint of that he thought Will and Jada did it. I just thought it was like, since they're like the upper echelon of like black celebrities, like people just didn't want to touch them anymore because of like the rumors and stuff. Like not that Will and Jada said anything, just like let's just stay away from that.
But didn't he have? Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he have a beef with Trey Songz before? Like prior to this, like I guess way back when, which kind of ended his kind of like messed up his career as well.
I think he's a nut, to be honest.
Okay.
I think he's a nutcase. But if he really does have a mental health issue, I pray and hope that he, gets the help that he needs, because he's mourning over a sister. Like the part in the interview we talked about, like looking over his sister's dead body and like just holding her, and like his cousin, like you gotta let it go. You gotta let her go. So I think he's dealing with a lot, and it seemed like to me that drugs were involved in this situation at some point.
Of course.
So I'm interested to see how Jada is going to spin it. I don't think Will's going to touch on it at all. I think he's going to leave it for Jada, clear the way for her to discuss. But either way it goes, I think at the end, with them being like mega stars within the black culture, he's going to end up looking bad regardless.
Yeah, I think it's best for Will not to say anything at all.
Yeah. So time for our pod question. So we had a young lady reach out to us in the DM. She says she's been talking to a new guy for about a week, and he's already trying to FaceTime. Should she be concerned? Is he tethering? Is he tethering, Jorel?
Hell no. She should.
You gotta FaceTime in the first week.
You gotta get that off. I want to know you ain't catfishing me. Shit.
Yeah. Just like Jazz last week was talking about the hatfish. Trying to make sure like the dude she was seeing looks the same without a hat. Same for us. We gotta see the FaceTime without the makeup. So
with the FaceTime.
Late night FaceTime.
Late night FaceTime.
Yeah, I think it was Jorel or one of y'all told me this. I was talking to a chick way back when. This is back in my past life. But this, just getting back in the game. And I was sending y'all pictures of her. Y'all was like, yeah, she seemed to look good, but she kind of caked up. And one of y'all asked me, like, have y'all seen her without the makeup? I was like, no. So either you or Jorel was like, well, this is what you need to do. Like, call her like around 8:30 at night or 9 like FaceTime her, just catch off guard to see what it's like. So, I obliged. I FaceTimed her, dog, at 9 o'clock. And the first 5 minutes of FaceTime, I couldn't see her. Like, she was like sitting like just in the dark. I'm like, yo, like, can I see you? What's up? And dog, when I saw her, bro,
She was terrible.
she looked like the motherfucking like Cookie Monster, dog. I was scared, dog. I was scared. And to this day, dog, like I give y'all props for like helping me with that, bro. Like that was wild, bro. Like
Cookie
wow.
Monster.
And dog, she was planning on like taking a flight to see me. And I'm glad I saw this, ahead of time, dog. That shit would have scared me if it was like in living color, dog. Like, it was in person. That shit would scare me. But I will say this, dog. Before FaceTiming me, like you got to set up a time. You can't FaceTime me randomly. Like we got to set up. There's rules to this. There's rules to the shit. We got to set up a time and date that we need to schedule this FaceTime. It can't be this off the random. Sorry.
Nah, FaceTime me. Hit me up anytime you want to. Just FaceTime me.
I'd rather FaceTime than it's either FaceTime or text. It's no regular calls no more. That's dead.
You're gonna FaceTime me for a little bit. We're gonna get that face-to-face interaction off. We're gonna get that off.
I hate regular phone calls. I hate them shits, dog. I'd be like, this shit can't keep my attention.
It's antiquated, dog. Regular phone calls is antiquated. Only time you should regular phone call me is if it's real quick. Like you need to figure something out real quick in 40 seconds or less.
Man, this nigga think he T.I. It's antiquated. I obliged. What the hell? Nigga that got to his vocabulary, got to the dictionary over the goddamn weekend.
It's played out, dog. Like, listen, like I told y'all last time, like we had our run, Jarel, when it comes to like phone calls, like 3 ways, every call. Does everyone be on the as a kid, everyone being on the phone call, dog? It'd be like 10 of us, dog.
That's real. It would. 10
of us, bro. And I had my own phone line. Like, shout out to my mom and dad, dog. I had my own phone upstairs. And yeah. But I think she's a nut for even questioning this. To be like, I hate to talk about our listeners like this.
Damn.
She's a nut. I'm gonna keep it real. You're a nut. You're a nutcase. You're a nut for being concerned that he wants to FaceTime you so soon.
Hey, what are you doing, man? These are the people that support us.
Hey, dog. I love the support, but you're a nut for even asking this question.
I'm gonna throw some bail, dog. Maybe she may have just got out of a long relationship. Like, she may not understand how dating is like in 2020. Or she may be older. She may be an older woman and not really know how things happen nowadays.
A lot of women are uncomfortable, dog, with the new way, the new age of dating. They don't like it. At least from what I've been hearing with Jasmine and shit. Because all the playbook that we had, that shit is destroyed. So
we can't listen to Jasmine no more, dog. She has an Android and she's a vegetarian. We can't listen to her no more, dog.
Are you sure we can talk about it on the podcast? We gotta check in. You gotta check in. Now,
she gonna check the Instagram feed when we post the video.
I love you, Jazz. We love you. We can't wait to, what do you say?
Copy, please.
We love you. We love you. It was her birthday. She celebrated her birthday over the weekend. Like, shout out to her.
Shout out to Jazz, man.
Happy belated.
It was probably Jazz. Low key, Jazz might have like disguised herself. This might have been her asking the question. Oh, never mind. She ain't got FaceTime. She got a Droid. Never mind.
Yeah.
She got the video.
No, what's called video. Video.
It's video. You're probably sending videos. You know, you take a video of yourself and like sending that message. And the dude send a video back to her and send it.
No, that's wild.
Hey, that's crazy. If you getting that off for 2020, bro, that is crazy, bro.
But sorry, listener, you're a nut. He wants to FaceTime you. He wants to see you. He wants to pick up on body language, especially during the pandemic. Like, it's probably the safest thing to do. No cap.
That's true.
So we're gonna end it with that Pat Mahomes, dog. So for the people who don't watch sports, for our listeners who don't watch sports, Patrick Mahomes is a quarterback. That's the person that throws the football. For the Kansas City Chiefs, he signed the richest contract in sports history. 12. If we add 2 years up on his contract, he'll be signed to the Kansas City Chiefs for 12 years and
10 years.
Well, no, he'll be signed for the next 12 years. He has 2 years left on his current
But
contract.
the contract is for 10.
Yeah, his contract's for 10 years and $500 million.
That's a B. Billion.
503, right? 503 mil?
It might have been more than that, dog, where I read.
It was like 503 million.
503 million, dog. That's what it was.
Dog.
3 million.
I was reading this post on Instagram. I think ESPN might have posted it. And they were like breaking down the math. Dog, he's going to make $96 every minute for the next 10 years, dog.
Wow, bro. He got to the bag, bro. Shout out to his agent because it'll be a cap. It'll be a percentage of the team's cap each year. So it's not like the Scottie Pippen where I think I'm signing a good deal now and like the back end's going to be trash. It's going to be a set percentage every year.
Yeah. Shout out to Pat Mahomes, man, because he deserved every bit of that money, dog. Like, he was the youngest player ever to come into the NFL and win an MVP award, youngest NFL player to ever come in and win a Super Bowl. I mean, the Chiefs were a mediocre franchise before he arrived, and he elevated the franchise. So, I mean, he's deserving of every penny of that. And I hope to see more African-American quarterbacks get paid after him. The Deshaun Watsons, the Lamar Jacksons, hopefully the Dak Prescotts, even though I'm not a Cowboys fan, I am a Redskins fan, and we'll talk more about that later. Even though we have Dwayne Haskins, I hope these quarterbacks continue to get paid because every time we see a black quarterback, especially, you know, whether it be at the combine or after they're leaving college, the collegiate level, they're always said that they may have to switch position because, you know, they played in a certain type of system. And, you know, Pat Mahomes he's changing that narrative for him. So I'm definitely happy to see him get paid.
And I'm happy for the sense that it's a football player, dog, because like they beat the CTE, and it's the most dangerous, you know, sport. For them to be so underpaid, like Alan Crabs of the world was getting paid more than like starting quarterbacks. Yeah. So it's like it's something that's needed. As far as what you said, I don't really foresee any other quarterback touching that besides Watson.
Lamar Jackson?
Lamar can do it.
Maybe, but we gotta see with his passing how that evolves.
But see, I think most people say that's a knock on Lamar, and it's actually not. Lamar had 32 passing touchdowns last year.
Yeah, but we gotta see more. Like Mahomes be threatening that needle, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. So, I mean, he's the first damn quarterback to be hitting you with that no look. This motherfucker be a receiver over here and will throw that shit that way.
Yeah, and with with quarterbacks that run so much, is it such a wise investment to invest 10 years into that? We haven't really, seen that. I hope he gets that bread, but I think the Ravens need to see a little bit more. It's crazy to say that because he won an MVP last year. So I feel ignorant for even like speaking that, but as far as like safety concerns and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say that the trajectory of Lamar Jackson's career is on an uptrend.
Oh yeah.
So,
do y'all think it's gonna be worth the money?
Yeah. I had a conversation with some coworkers today, and I told them it'll be worth the money as long as the franchise has enough cap space to be able to put more assets around him.
That's the thing I was worried about. That's the thing that I thought about. Like, if he's getting all this money, dog, that's taking a lot from the rest of the team, bro.
Yeah,
but like I said, it's a percentage, so they still have room.
Yeah,
but it's not the same though.
And at the end of the day, in today's NFL, the quarterback wins you championships. A quarterback is going to win you championships.
Okay. Hey, they can't pay no O-line. They can't pay no. But I think they have a young core, and they locked up a lot of their core pieces, dog, to like some big contracts as far as like years ago. So, hey, shout out to Patty Mahomes, bro. Like he got that bag. And if you don't watch sports, just understand this guy got $503 million. Just understand that part of it.
The largest contract in North American sports.
That's wow. Shout out to his agent too, man. That's so.
Meanwhile, Cam Newton getting the league minimum.
I hate that. And I'm not even a Cam Newton fan. I've never been a Cam Newton fan. But to see him get the league minimum, and I think Richard Sherman has spoke on this, is just crazy.
Former MVP too. Former
MVP. Yes.
I'm gonna play the race card. If this was a white quarterback that was a former league MVP, he wouldn't be making league minimum.
Dog, there's like backups making $10 million and all this stuff, and like Cam gets the league minimum. Like, it's crazy.
Andy Dalton's getting paid more than Cam. Let's put that in perspective.
Chase Daniel. Don't nobody know Chase Daniel. Chase Daniel is getting paid more than Cam Newton this season. That's
wild. But I think that's gonna add fuel to his fire, dog. You seen his workout video?
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm a lion.
I'm pulling for him this season. I hope he does well in New England. I truly do.
So we're gonna end this how we always end it. What y'all been on? What y'all boys been on?
Go ahead, Drew. You got it.
Shoot. I ain't ready.
You ain't ready?
Nah. When do y'all go?
So I go. So obviously Pop Smoke's album came out, so I've been listening to that heavy. I had the opportunity to watch the BET Awards. I don't know if y'all went back and watched it. It was actually pretty good. BET Awards was pretty dope.
You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
You didn't like it? Amanda Seales is corny as fuck, dog.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
She's corny. She's not funny at all.
Yeah.
I don't.
Her or what's that chick's name? Oh man, she plays in Last OG with Tracy Morgan.
Oh, Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish?
Yeah, who's funny, Amanda Seales or Tiffany Haddish?
Who's funnier?
Funnier.
Tiffany Haddish.
Okay.
I don't understand like the fascination with Amanda Seales. I just don't get it. Like, she's not funny.
Correct. She's not funny, but Amanda Seales is very articulate and very.
Well, yeah. I mean, I get that, but like,
she's really into the black cause and everything.
Oh, yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like in terms of the comedy, like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she was the right host for it, but however, it was virtual. Nobody was there. But there's some actually
a comedian. To be real with you,
I think she's just an actress. Is she considered a comedian?
She was telling jokes like she's a comedian.
Listen, she if you're not a comedian and you do something like that, you have to get comedian writers to write your shit for you for award shows. But go ahead, Jorel.
Yeah, so I ran across an R&B artist named Loner, Lonr.
Oh yeah.
I had never heard of him before until I saw the BET Awards. He was like on the up and coming artists. You know how they sometimes have up and coming artists that they share, and he was one of them. And I definitely liked his music.
Come on now, If you're a R&B artist and you got like letters that don't actually spell out the word, it's gonna be fire. Come on now.
Yeah. He got is what Lonr. So yeah, it's dope. So I was listening to a couple tracks from him, and then he has a track featuring her, which is called "Make the Most," and I think he performed that at the BET Awards, and that joint was dope. So that's definitely one that's in the bag for me.
For me. Listen, so if any of my friends want my Showtime login, hit me up. You know what I mean? I've been on that heavy. I've been on The Chi, like I told y'all last week. I was on the fence. So there's these two shows that lost their main characters, The Chi and Shameless. And be honest with you, dog, I fuck with them both. Like, I watched like 4 straight episodes of Shameless like last night in a row. So for the people that listen to this podcast and watch Shameless, like they actually did a good job of transitioning without Fiona being there. So I fucking love it. The Chi, I was hearing like mixed reviews about it, like how people didn't like The Chi like since Jason was gone. And like remember I told y'all last week how like Jason was like nasty, so it's hard to like actually like mourn his death on the show. Yeah. So Lala's on the show. And one of the characters was like, yeah, man, like, without
Lala, Carmelo Anthony's wife?
Yeah, she's on the show now.
Why?
Hey, don't tell me too much about season 3 because I haven't finished watching season 2.
Why is she on the show?
This is a new character. She's basically filling in his shoes with him being like the cook. So
how is she still getting acting jobs? I don't get it.
Listen,
yeah,
man.
she did a horrible job.
Did anybody watch Power Dog? How is she still? I don't understand.
She did terrible on Power Dog. She did terrible.
You trying to get me canceled, Drew? He tried to set me up. You see what he did? You see what he did there?
He just asked.
Okie doke.
Because
he's well connected within the Hollywood community, Drew, and some people actually liked her on Power. And they thought she did a phenomenal job on Power.
No, there's nobody that thinks that.
I didn't watch Power, so I don't know. But anyways, so one of the characters was like, "Yeah, man, like I'm just sad that he's gone," and da 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 da. And she was like, "Man, that dude wasn't shit. Fuck him." So it took a shot at him low key. The writers took a shot at him. So, but I'm loving the season, though. They're introducing like new themes to it, like with the trans community. They have like a character representing that on there.
Oh yeah, my bad. So speaking of the shot, one of the guys that was the drug dealer, I forget his name, he got his character killed off on the shot because they wanted to portray him as having a relationship with somebody that was trans, and he told them no.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. They brought in his older brother coming back to look to get Jake, the younger brother, and he's with a trans woman on the show.
Okay. Yeah, because they killed. I saw that. That was huge news. Like I saw that.
I didn't know that. So it makes it. The dude look just like him, dog. It looked like they could be legit brothers, bro.
For real.
So
I mean, I don't understand why Hollywood does that to actors, man. But go ahead, we digress. My fault.
It was kissing and everything. So I mean, if he really has that stance, then I can see
the same thing with Will Smith back in the day.
Yeah.
When Will told them no, that he wasn't going to be.
Man, what are you and Jorel trying to get me canceled, dog? Stop.
I'm just saying. I don't like when Hollywood does that. I just think that.
But Will played a gay dude. I don't get it.
Just let people be comfortable in their own.
Will Smith played a gay guy in the movie. I don't understand.
What movie?
6 Degrees of Separation. He was gay.
I've never seen that movie.
You haven't seen that?
I haven't either. I've heard about it.
Yeah, I think it's one of his first movies. I don't know, but yeah, he was gay in the movie.
And the song. So if you need my login, just at me. I'll gladly send it to y'all if y'all watch either show. I know y'all probably don't rock with Shameless, but it's a good show. But my song of the week is, I want to dedicate this to my girl since it's her birthday. It's Alina Baraz featuring Nas, Until I Met You. So it's
Ooh, that boy is jazz sport.
Dog, where you back? Dog, where the jazz sport at, dog? I don't even see the strap, dog.
Okay, you gotta have a strap on when you announce something like that, my boy.
Strap
on, bro.
Hey, you. All right, Drew. We're tossing it to you.
What you been on?
So I haven't really been watching nothing lately. Like I said, I've been camping, so had no service, nothing. It felt good to be disconnected, though. I will say for a few days, like
it does.
Like no service, just like
out
gotta make. Yeah, but
you drink any natural spring water?
Nah. There was a creek there, but I ain't drink the water.
Did y'all have any kids with y'all, or was it just y'all two?
Nah, it was her daughter was there.
Okay, dope.
Okay.
But
courage.
But we have brought some like board games, and she had never played Monopoly before.
What?
Dog, I don't get it. She had never. That was.
Don't be surprised by that, girl. We'll talk off pod, but don't be surprised by that. Y'all are old heads. Monopoly's not an old head game.
No, Monopoly is everybody game. Come on, dog, don't do that. I had little kids in my program, dog, back in the day when I was a child care director that played Monopoly.
I'm gonna shoot her bell, dog. That's an old head game. Go ahead.
It's one of the most popular board games of all time. I don't understand.
Like in the world.
Anyway.
I never played Monopoly since I was a kid, to be real with y'all. But go ahead.
But yeah, so I introduced her to Monopoly. We played. She did beat me though. She beat me once, and then I beat her. So she had beginner's luck, dog.
Watch your verbiage.
Yeah.
Say you
won. Somebody might edit that up. I beat her.
All right, yo, damn. But so like she was hooked on that joint. So when she came over my crib, I have the Game of Thrones Monopoly. So we started playing that.
Yeah.
I'm like, we gotta rewatch Game of Thrones. So I put Game of Thrones back on. Just seeing season 1, bro, and like knowing where it went, that was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking.
Watch Ned get beheaded, all that stuff.
And watching like Sansa, dog, she was so dirty, dog.
Ned was in hindsight, Ned was an idiot, dog. Like Ned was way too prideful, way too like stubborn. Like, bro, this let it be.
Yeah. But started like was rewatching Game of Thrones for a little bit, but just nostalgic. But yeah, in terms of music, you already know Pop Smoke album. Like I said, I heard that joint probably 6 times by now. I can't think of what song I'm gonna go with. It's like too many to choose from for me. I think I'm gonna go with Snitching though. We'll join with Quavo and Future. That Future verse is like Diamond. That's like Diamond level Future, dog. He snapped on that. He snapped on that verse. He snapped. So I'm gonna go with Snitching, Quavo and Future.
Jorel looked disgusted.
No, I mean, I personally just didn't like the track.
But
it was okay to me. It was all right.
But hey, 13 episodes in, we appreciate all the love and support. So whether you're watching us while you're at work or off work, we appreciate it. We out. All right?